Hey guys, welcome to today's 16 Galaxies video. Today we are taking a look at DX32, that being the Hot Toys Joker 2.0, as you will. Now this is the standard sculpted hair retail version, not the artisan version. While I think the artisan does look cool, there was quite a large gap in dollars between the sculpted version and the artisan, and of course the artisan being exclusive and stuff, so I figured I would just stick with the sculpted. I did get this guy from Pop Culture. He has since sold out, I believe. I think he was about $530, which isn't terrible, given the fact that I saw that the artisan went for $800 plus, and I think a couple got up to $1,000 at some point, but don't quote that because I really couldn't tell you. So there are multiple layers to this box, being a DX release. So we have the initial image on the front here with the Dark Knight's trilogy symbol, and it says the Joker. We can see that smile going across the box. Flipping it over, we are going to get this Joker symbol here. The back of the box is covered in ha-has and has all your logos and everything. And then this side here is going to have a variety of pull-outs. So the first pull-out we get is this purple one here. This is going to hold the tray and everything, but you can see that it says "Let's put a smile on that face." The back of the box is just plain purple. That's just where the tray would sit, and then we get that symbol again, the Dark Knight, and telling us that it's a DX release. And then on top of that, we have this foam piece here, and it shows us the Joker in a couple of poses. You can see a couple of ha-has there, and then we get this little blurb about the character in the Dark Knight. Once that's out of the, once you pull it out of that, that's what it looks like. You got the foam that houses the figure, and then you pull this off, and then you have the accessories, and you'll just move that off to the side, and then you get the display stand and everything. So we are going to go over the accessories. There's a variety of different things we've had before and some things we haven't had before. So I have not owned a Joker figure since the DX 11 Joker. I'm not going to do a full comparison, but I am going to show you something in a sec. First of all, we do get a new display stand. Can see it has the bat symbol there. If you've got the LEDs, you can plug that in, press it on, you can see the bat light up. You do get this rock, which you can place there instead of the waist grabber there. You also have this piece here, so you can remove different rocks around the stand, but basically this plug pegs into there, and then that pegs into his foot, which allows you to have him standing without the waist grabber. I don't know, I did have it like using this for a couple of days, and it looked to me like he was going to lean, so I don't know how that's going to go. I did use the waist grabber, hiding it under the coat, which I think worked really well, but I think it's going to be your preference whether you test this or not. Now, there is going to be a lot of accessories he's had before, similar to the shotgun, but you can see that the newer version is a lot better than the old version. So the new version, you can see it has some detailing on the stock there. It's much lighter. You can see some rust, some weathering. You can see that it's more than just one color. It's got a pretty good wash to it. Where the old one, you can see instead of that grain, it just looks like it's been weathered, and it looks pretty much clean. It's a lot darker, and it just doesn't have a lot of the wash and the extra detail that Hot Toys has been adding over the years. So the accessories are much more updated and look much better than the old accessories. So like I said, I'm not going to go through all of them, but just a comparison. This shotgun that comes with the new one is much better than the old one. Now, having said that, he is holding a gun that we will see soon, but basically he has a lot. So we do get the gloves in the various poses. You can see that they are very well detailed, and they've got a lot of stitching and stuff in there. We get this gesture. We get this gesture. As I said, I've got the trigger hand on the figure, and I've got the knife holding hand on the figure as well. And then we also get this hand here. And then we get two relaxed hands. So a total of 8 there. Now, you've probably seen these before if you've owned Joker figure before. We get the pencil, we get the knife for the shoes, we get the 2 switchblades, and then we get the kitchen style knife. Again, let's see how good we can zoom in. These are much, look a lot nicer and have a lot more little details to them that their older versions did not. This one here is looking rather yellow on camera. In person, it's actually a lot darker. It looks like a bronzy type of color. So we do still get, the pistol. Could probably be detailed a bit better than what it is, but for the most part, it looks fine. It still has the extended magazine, giving it a ridiculous length. It looks alright. Now we do get a swap out tongue. So the portrait that's on him has teeth, but you can swap this out for the tongue if you want to have him looking like he's going to lick the knife. And we still get the string, the grenades on a string. If you want to use that with the jacket, and the instruction booklet shows you how to. We do get these as well. And then we also get the money. So 3 identical wads, but you can see that they look fine. It's Joker. See that it's Joker currency. It's been defaced. And then, of course, we get the deck of Joker cards as well. And we get the tool for the purse, and we get tweezers as well. So he does come with a lot. Now, the old version had a desk and stuff as well. I think the only thing that he really came with there, besides that he's missing, is the handcuffs. But given that this is supposed to be when he's standing out saying, hit me, he doesn't need the handcuffs or anything anyway. And I think had they chosen to include the desk and everything again, I think this figure would have skyrocketed in price. And it's just something they didn't want to do because they didn't want to release the same thing twice. They wanted to release a definitive upgrade, and I believe they've done that here. So this is the figure's sculpt. As you can see, it does look amazing. It's got the wet look to the hair. The face paint looks great. The jacket is a lot more weathered than I thought it was going to be. And you can really see it. There's the little slots to put the knives for the shoes. But yeah, you can see that he has definitely been standing out in the street, because his jacket is a lot dirtier than I was expecting it to be. You can see that the different layers of the suit look fine. Again, you can take the jacket off if you really want to do that. Not sure why, but can. So there's that machine gun. It still has the folding stock, as you can see, and it has the ammo there. You can see the socks. And then we can see the back of the jacket. Again, you can futz and play around with this. I've just had mine out for a couple of weeks. So yeah, you can see that lightness there just looks incredible. And I think they've done a really, really good job here. So as said, those teeth, if you don't like seeing the teeth, you can take the sculpt off, you can pop those out using the tool, and then you can put the tongue out. I haven't done that yet, so I'm not too sure how that looks, but I've seen that a lot of people have chosen to do that, especially if the artisan, because the artisan's hair looks extra wet, and so they've had it as if he's standing out there in the rain with his knife. So just to give you an idea of how far they've come, so here is the original DX 11 versus the DX32. You can see the proportions of the shirt are all different. The texturing of the jacket is all different. The shoes are a lot more detailed on the new one as well. We've gone from a light felt material to solid plastic. But yeah, the lightness between the two is ridiculous. Even the makeup. So yeah, it is just crazy how far we've come in terms of what used to be a DX versus what's a DX now. Anyway, guys, this has been our look at the DX32 Joker. I hope you liked the information in this video. Keep an eye out for more videos in the future.